When we calculate the concentration of a solution, we find the ratio of the number of moles of solute per volume of solution. And that volume of solution we generally measure in the unit decimeter cubed when we give our answer. But when we're actually in the lab measuring out our solutions practically, we often only measure a small amount of solution, and so we rather use the unit centimeters cubed to measure out the amount we need. And so to calculate the concentration of our solution in the unit that is generally accepted, which is mole per decimeter cubed, we need to convert centimeters cubed into decimeters cubed. How do we do that? I'm going to show you two methods to do that. Firstly, using the unit factor method. Secondly, using a little trick. So let's say we've measured out 500 centimeters cubed using a measuring cylinder. We want to know how many decimeters cubed is that. We need to multiply 500 centimeter cubed by a unit factor that has centimeter cubed at the bottom and decimeter cubed at the top. How many decimeters cubed is the same thing as how many centimeters cubed? Now, you need to visualize this. A decimeter cubed is the same thing as a liter. Now, you know how big a liter is, of course, like a liter of milk, for example. You also know how big a centimeter cubed is, because you know how long a centimeter is on your ruler, and a centimeter cubed is a cube which has each of its 3 dimensions being 1 centimeter long. So you've got a height of a centimeter, a width of a centimeter, and a breadth of a centimeter. And that's a little cube, obviously. That's much smaller than a whole liter. So clearly, many centimeter cubes are going to be needed to fill a whole decimeter cube, a whole liter. And the actual conversion is 1,000 centimeter cubed is the same thing as 1 decimeter cubed. And so you should be able to see from this that 500 centimeter cubed is half a decimeter cubed. And half a decimeter cubed is the same thing as 0.5 decimeters cubed. So 500 centimeter cubed is 0.5 decimeter cubed. Now the trick. King Henry died miserable death called measles. Stands for kilo, hectare, deca, meter, deci, centi, and milli. And we can use this to convert between the different forms of the metric system. Now, when we are calculating cubes, centimeter cubed and decimeter cubed, and we're converting between them, we have to triple each of these letters. We have to say king, 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 Henry, 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 died, 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 miserable, 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 death, 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 cold, 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 measles, measles, measles. Once we've written that out, we take our given number, which is 500. It's actually 500, comma, and we write it with its comma behind its unit. So its unit is centimeters cubed. So we go to the C's, and behind the last of the C's, we write that comma of the 500. And then we write the number 500, which comes before the comma, of course, being careful to have each number underneath a letter. Now we introduce the new comma of the new unit we're converting to, which is decimeter cubed. So we put that new comma behind the last D. Remember, this first group of D's is deca. It's this last group of D's that refers to deci. So we put that new comma behind the last of those D's and a 0 in front of it, and we have our answer. 500 centimeter cubed is 0.5 decimeter cubed. And that's the same thing as half a decimeter cubed.